Hi everybody, it's RPG Grandma again, and we're continuing with Warriors of Mars, and we're looking at the melee rules, and I'm going to dig into the animal versus animal and or men and men versus animals procedure. All right, Rule 1. If an animal is attacking an animal, roll 3 dice. Again, 3d6. And if the score equals or exceeds the number shown in the lower left-hand segment of the appropriate box of the matrix, the attacker has panicked and run away. No combat takes place, otherwise go to step 2. So that's for animal versus animal. 2. Check to see if any special abilities will modify later steps. 3. Roll the 3 dice once again, and if the score equals or exceeds the number shown in the upper right hand segment, the animal has killed its opponent. No further combat takes place, otherwise go to step 4. Step 4. If the dice roll for step 2 above equals or exceeds the number shown in the upper left-hand segment, the attacking animal has wounded its opponent. Regardless of wounds, this is step 5, which may have been dealt, repeat steps 2 through 4, alternating opponents until one is killed or succumbs to its wounds. Missile fire versus animals. When a man opts to fire or hurl a missile at an animal, he gives up his first attack on the combat table. However, there is a good chance that the missile will kill the animal. This procedure is done simply by modifying the combat table as follows. Step 1. The score to wound becomes the score to kill. Step 2. A total score of 1 less than the number shown to wound indicates that the missile has caused 4 wounds on the animal. Step 3. A total score of 2 less than the number shown to wound indicates that the missile has caused 3 wounds to the animal. Step 4. A total score of 3 less than the number shown to wound indicates that the missile has caused 2 wounds to the animal. Step 5. A total score of 4 less than the number shown to wound indicates the missile has caused 1 wound to the animal. Step 6. Lesser totals indicate a miss. So, you're likely going to hit, is what they're saying. That's why you give up your turn. But you can miss. Okay. Animal special abilities. This reflects the abilities, natural equipment, or size of certain Barsoomian animals. White apes with a club has +1 on its rolls to wound or kill. The charging bant gains a +1 on its rolls to wound or kill on the turn of its charge. The plant man, which can't leap over its opponent, loses a -2 from its dice roll to wound or kill. The Sith has a second attack, which represents its stinger, and if it makes the number shown or exceeds it, the opponent is killed. The Thoat and the Zitadar gain a +2 on the dice roll to kill on any turn which they charge into combat. Special down here. Woola gains a +1 on all dice rolls with an exclamation. Woola is an animal, and he is basically a character in the Edgar Rice Burroughs Mars novels, and that's why he's treated a little bit differently. All right, and looking at my notes, if I go to the chart, it again goes through steps. Step 1, check to see if the animal attacking panics. 2, check to see if there's a special ability supply, and it goes over the special abilities we just went over. Step 3, when animals are involved, initiative always changes with the defender in one turn becoming the attacker during the next. They just go back and forth each turn. It is assumed, step 4, that men are armed with long swords. If a lesser weapon is used, subtract 1 from the dice rolls. If a greater weapon is used, or if the man is mounted, add 1 to the dice rolls made. A mounted charge gains 2 on the first turn of combat. A mounted charge with a lance gains 3 on the first round of combat. A mounted lance charge with a poisoned lance against a Sith gains both the 3-point bonus noted above and causes any wound to kill. All right, so those are the rules for using the chart that had shown in the previous, I think, in combat part 1, for using those charts and all those numbers with the animals. So the next video I should do should probably be on the missile procedures for individual combat. So we're getting there. We're getting there. There's a bunch more, but we are getting there, at least on this stuff. And then I'll probably do the rules for the mass combat after we get through all the individual adventuring stuff. And then I'll do the rules on the aerial combat. And then you will have all the scales, all the movement, all the rules. I'll see about making a video too that shows the charts for the levels information. I'm also going to do videos specifically on each of the monsters listed in this book. I'll do what's in the book, and then if there's extra information I think would be useful to you that I know, I will add that in. And I hope you guys are finding this useful. But it is a 1974 rule book, so flip here, got to go over to this section. So it is, that's how the rules are. Everybody have a great day. Oh, and then if we get through this, and I do plan to do something with my friends with the individual rules, combat, because we've already done mass combat once, and we'll probably do it again. I mean, for real. But and then after we play with the rules a bit, I might add in some house rules, and I'll discuss what those are and why, and what my thinking is, because, you know, sadly, this game had an unfortunate early end. So everybody have a great day, and bye.